Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on the Chancel steps. I have something to show you today. Do you know what this is? Do you see this? It's a ring, but it's also a very special ring. It's a wedding ring. Maybe you've seen your folks or your grandparents have one. A wedding ring is given by a bride and groom at a wedding with a promise. They give the ring and they say, I promise to love you and to be with you and to be faithful with you forever. And then they seal that promise with the wedding ring. Now, we make a lot of promises in our lives. I promise to do my homework. I promise to clean my room. I promise to take out the garbage. A lot of promises. But we don't always keep our promises. But when a promise is sealed with a sign, like a ring, it's a promise that's meant to be kept. God makes promises too, and you'll hear about one in your Sunday school lesson today. It's a promise that God made to Noah and his family and to all creation. The story of Noah and his family was there with the rain started coming for 40 days and 40 nights. And God saved Noah and his family and all the different kinds of animals in the ark. And they weathered through the storm and the flood. And after the waters went down, Noah and his family had a fresh start. And the world had a fresh start. And God says, I'm going to make you a promise. I will always take care of you, and I'll never destroy the world again with a flood. And as a sign of that promise, God gave us the rainbow. And so that every time we see that rainbow, we can remember God's promise to Noah and his family and all creation, and that God keeps God's promises. And God makes promises to us too. Just like Noah, when we're brought through the waters of baptism, God also gives us a new start and a new beginning as children of God, and promises to love us forever and to be with us forever and to never let us go. And likewise, God's promises are good because God keeps God's promises. And that rainbow is a sign of God's promises. And we're going to do a little science experiment today. I'll have you watch. I have this plate full of Skittles, and we're going to try something. And as the water forms, we start to see the colors of a rainbow. Just like the rainbow of up in the sky. When we see a rainbow, you can always remember God's promises to Noah and to each of you. And always know and remember that God keeps God's promises. So thank you for this time, and have a blessed day.